Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for being here today. If you returning subscriber, thank you for being here today as well. So today is just an update on letting you know on where my health is at right now. Just like a health, wellness Wednesday health type of update. So far since my last upload, I'll go ahead and put the video here for my last upload. I really haven't made too much changes. Well, I did, but not the kind of changes I really wanted to make. I wanted to start working out, I wanted to start walking. I wanted to start at least doing that, some kind of walking or some type of workout. That didn't happen. And then I wanted to eat better. That didn't happen either. But what did change was, there's two things that changed with my eating. So with my eating, I'm still eating the sweets, like I typically would normally eat sweets. Not as much as I used to, but I did cut back a little bit, but just I can always slip up and always eat more than what I go back to eating the sweets like I was eating before. Not like I was eating so much either. It was just, for me, where I'm at now, I think it is too much now, for somebody to eat. So I really have been skipping out on eating a lot of sweets, so let me tell you what my regimen was for eating the sweets. Okay, so there's three types of sweets that I would eat. Only three. There's only three sweets that I had been eating, for the longest time already. And they were my go-to sweets to go to. Okay, so the chocolate chip Chips Ahoy cookies. I'd get the family pack, If I could get the one from Walmart where it's like the like two family packs, I guess it would be, or two regular packs, but it's wider than the family pack that they sell at the regular HEB. But I was getting the regular HEB family pack, chocolate Chips Ahoy cookies. I would get me some milk, and then I would also purchase, I could go to another store, where they sell like other pastries that wouldn't sell at the local HEB that I have. I would go to another store and I would pick up, they're like the French horns. And what it is like a croissant pastry, but it's like a really light, flaky, fluffy, flaky, thin croissant horn, type of bread with like whipped cream inside, like vanilla whipped cream inside that horn. And there was like 4 or 5 in a pack. And then, so those were the two. And then the third one that I would get is the name brand, can't remember what the name brand is, but what did stand out to me on those sweets, on this one, they're cookies. They're like shortbread cookies, not like the hard shortbread cookies that you'd get like from Keebler's, like the Con Sandies or anything like that. No, these were like the cake, like the cake type, like the soft baked cake shortbread sugar cookie or something, but it's not made of the sugar granules or anything like that. It was made of, it has icing on top. I think you all know what I'm talking about. It's an actual cookie that is puffed up like a cake. It's soft and it has like icing, like either blue icing, or you can get it with yellow icing, pink icing. And they come from a brand, can't remember what the name brand is called, something house, and it's a peanut free allergy, peanut free. It was a peanut free it was from a company that does a lot of peanut free and also nut free factory type of cookie, which was my kind of cookies. I have a slight sensitivity to nuts, so I buy those. So those are the 3 pastries that I would buy. So before I would eat, like, let's say like the Chips Ahoy cookies, like the family size of the Chips Ahoy cookies, that would probably only last me for like 2-3 days. Now the French horns would only last me 1 day, and then those cake cookies, that have like the icing. They're not cupcakes. They're actual cookies, but they're fluffed. They're fluffy like a cake, and it looks like a shortbread type of cookie with some icing on top of it. You know, like creamy icing. And those would last me for about 2-3 days as well. So I had me a good supply of pastries. So that hasn't changed. The amount that I would buy now has changed. Like before I would buy them every week or every other week. Now I'm only been buying them like maybe once a month, twice a month, and that's it. Okay, so the last time that I purchased cookies, they were back, I think there was like 2 weeks ago. No sweets at all. So I hadn't had any cookies for the past 2-3 weeks. And yeah, I guess 2-3 weeks. Maybe let's just be safe, say 2 weeks. I haven't had any kind of sweets of whatsoever. Any kind of cookies or sweets or anything like that of what I would buy. So that's progress. But I don't know why I'm still not losing any weight apart from, you know, cutting back on the cookies. I know I've been drinking a lot of Cokes as well. Like I would drink Cokes, you know, for lunch. I would drink Coke for dinner, and that's pretty much it. I can't drink the sugar-free I can't drink the sugar-free Coke because it has the sweetener, the artificial sweetener in it, and that causes me to have headaches. So I don't drink artificial sweetener type of drinks that say sugar-free that have that artificial sweetener in it, because they give me a headache. So I just buy the regular kind. But that's what I noticed. I think I hadn't lost weight because I've been drinking too much Cokes. I do feel bloated. I do feel like I'm a little bit more swollen, you know. And I believe it's from the carbonation and the sugar that these Cokes have. And I keep telling myself, well, I'm going to go walking. I'm going to do some exercise. That hasn't happened. Now, on eating, my eating habits were sandwiches, chips, and a pickle on the side. Now it's just a sandwich and chips and a drink, you know, on the side. And then I'd eat like something for dinner, like something healthy, maybe. Like, I know I had been eating like I don't know if y'all have seen those in the frozen section called the chicken voila family pack bags. I had just recently bought those, and they seem to help. I like them. They give me really good servings for myself. Like they give me I get like 2 to 3 servings out of one bag. To be honest, maybe just to be safe, like 2 servings out of one bag. Depends on how hungry I am, because I could easily just make them into 3 servings. Like I'll have like a serving for dinner, and then I'll save one for lunch for the next day, and then I'll eat the rest for dinner when I get home. But no. No. I think the one, because there's 2 flavors that I do like from the chicken voila. Chicken voila flavor that I like is the garlic chicken, and I like the Alfredo chicken one. I realized that from the garlic chicken one, because it doesn't have any kind of sauce on it, it's just vegetables, and it's the garlic chicken flavor and the pasta to it. I think that's what makes, that one did last me for like 3 days, which is weird, because the other one, the chicken Alfredo chicken voila bag, which is the same size, family sized, same amount of portions, that lasted me only for like 2 days. Because I guess because of the sauce, because it does have sauce in it, you know, for you to bake with the pasta. And I think it's the sauce is what does it. The sauce is what got me to want to eat more. You know, it makes me hungry for more. So, also I've been eating. So besides the sandwiches and besides the chicken voila, I haven't had any kind of frozen dinners. I've been making like instant mashed potatoes. I've been eating like mixed vegetables, and I've been eating like some chicken on the side. Or I would make like spaghetti. Like if there was like a day out of the week that I would make like spaghetti, I would. Or if the whole week I just eat chicken with vegetables and the instant mashed potatoes. I'd eat that. And I know that it's bad just to eat instant mashed potatoes all the time, but I think it's the only thing that, because you know it's pureed, I feel like that's the only thing that I can swallow that I won't feel like I'm gonna choke, because you know I've been eating very carefully, because I've been feeling like I'm gonna choke on my food. I've been getting that feeling like I'm gonna choke on my food, so I've been eating very carefully, and I try not to eat in front of people, try not to eat in front of public, because I don't want to feel like when I swallow, I don't want people to think that I'm choking on something, because it'll pass, but sometimes it hesitates to go down, and I'm like, okay, this is very uncomfortable. I know something I need to go talk to my doctor about, which I will, but that's a little TMI into, you know, my health, which is, you know, I'm being open with you about just, you know, what is the important part of this video, which is, you know, just a follow-up of my last video, which was just letting you know what the doctors had said about my health and all that jazz. So, and another thing that has changed, you know, apart from my eating, you know, portions, you know, my portions, you know, have lessened, you know, I do gotta say I have lessened. And then I've been eating, well, they've lessened, but, you know, something else comes up, like, instead of not eating bread, I've been eating sandwiches, you know, when I should be eating something else. I shouldn't be eating sandwiches. I should actually be eating a good meal. And I do. It's just that there's times that where and there's weeks where you can't afford to buy yourself a pack of chicken and vegetables and all that, so you just have to go to sandwiches. So that's what I've been eating for lunch, are sandwiches and chips, and you know, then I'll have your drinks, and then you have your water, and then you have your toiletries, and you know, all that adds up. You know, with the economy the way it is now, with the inflation, you know, that has gone up, you know, of course, you know, I had to cut back a little bit on some of my food, you know, choices for the week. So please don't judge me too much on that, because you know, I can only buy what I can afford, so you know, within my budget, you know. So apart from that, you know, I'm okay eating sandwiches. It's just the part that I don't like eating bread. I don't like eating bread. I haven't had bread in a long time. I think this past month or so that I had to eat bread. I really don't like it. As far as like the idea of it, I don't like the idea of me eating bread, but I eat it. I have to eat it. So, and the bad part about it is that sometimes I have to eat toast, you know, in the mornings, you know, with like jam and Philadelphia cream cheese or something like a bagel, you know. But instead of buying a bagel, I use the regular bread, you know, because bagels are too expensive. So enough about, you know, pricing and, you know, my regimen for my food. I'm just letting you know a little bit about, you know, what I have been eating and how my portions have been cutting back. But I still don't feel like I've lost weight. I feel like I've gained weight. I feel like I see myself in a reflection through a glass wall when you're walking. Like I was at the hospital the other day visiting my brother, and I was walking through the hallway, and you know how they have glass walls, you know, that you can see through outside. And as I was watching, I saw my reflection, and I looked like I was pregnant. Yes, I did. I looked like I was pregnant. I was like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. When I saw my reflection in the glass, I said, I gotta do something. You know, I gotta do something about my health. So starting this week, I'm not gonna, no promises. I mean, like, I can't promise anything because I know myself. You only know yourself. You only know your own truth. I mean, you can't lie. I'm not gonna come up here and lie to you and say, oh, yes, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, I'm gonna try, and I can't make promises, but I will try. So I will try to do my best at starting to work out. So hopefully when I come back on here, I'll give you an update on working out. And so, but today I will go ahead and end my video with that. And then also, I didn't mention what the second thing that was a change that I realized. I'm growing my hair back. Yes. I feel like I wanted to give y'all the good news there at the end. Like something's, at least something is something is helping me. You know, the vitamin D that I've been getting that I got from the doctor to take every week, like one pill every week. It's 50,000 units of vitamin D that was causing me, that I needed for my hair, for this bald spot to start growing hair. And as you can see, I have hair. It's thin. It's thin, but it's growing. It's not like, let me show you the part. Now I can show you how it looks now, because before it was worse. Before it was bald, like no hair growth or anything. But I feel like I can show you now. I'm gonna show you the hair, what I was talking about. See right here, like this little small spot patch right there, it was bald, like really, really bald, and only had like this one little small strip of hair. Like it was like, at first it was just like a little small strip of hair like this. That's all I had, and the rest of this part was bald. Like this whole thing was bald, like you can see right here, where I can start seeing a lot of more hair growth right here. You're starting to see more hair growth here. You see how you see hair, little baby hairs there? So my hair is growing back. Yes, my hair is growing back, which is a good thing. I'm happy. So those are some exciting news for you guys. You know, that I'm sharing with you guys. You know, so exciting, you know, to know that my hair is growing back. Yes, you know, so it was a vitamin D deficiency that was causing my hair to, that was causing me to lose my hair. And I was thinking it was something else, and I had to go to the dermatologist. I felt like I needed to go to the dermatologist, but I didn't have the money at the time. I was like, no, I can't go. So, and I got some new insurance for 2023 now. So, I haven't been able to use it, and I haven't gone to the dermatologist either. But I feel now that I'm making progress. My hair is making progress, at least. You know, I'm growing hair now. My hair is growing, you know, all due to the vitamin D. And so now I'm not gonna promise, but I will try to do best on my eating habit. If not, at least change little, take baby steps. At least, like I said, I've controlled my portion control. I have you know, portion control as far as how much I eat, and as far as how much sweets I eat, and also cutting back a lot of the sodas, or maybe switching over to like maybe decaffeinated soda. Because I've been noticing also that when I drink my sodas, because in my previous video, which I had already put up here for y'all to watch, I had mentioned that my sugar was a little high as well, and they told me I need to cut back on sugars, and I really haven't really cut back too much on it. So, but I had been like I said, I've been doing portion control, and so yeah, so the sodas is part of the thing that I probably need to switch over to decaf, because when I was, like I was saying, I was drinking the regular sodas, and there was times where I started to feel like the caffeine was kicking in, and I started to feel like getting out of breath, getting winded, and I was like, oh, you know, like I felt like I was having like I had like a workout. Like if I had to walk from here to the next part of the building, which is not too far from where I was sitting, I was getting out of breath, and I would come back to my area. I just felt like I was out of breath. Like I actually walked further than what I did than what I actually did. So, but all that was changing. So all that, you know, I do notice there's times when I do feel heavy when I walk, but lately, like, you know, recently, you know, when I went to go see my brother in the hospital, even before then, like even during work, I started to notice, you know, that I haven't been feeling out of breath when I would walk, even though I do feel like I have this weight on me, or like I do feel like I have this weight on me, and I didn't feel like I was getting out of breath. There's times that I do feel, and there's times that I don't. So that's a good thing. Like at first in my previous video, like I was saying, I was getting out of breath all the time. Now it's not all the time now. Now it's just sometimes. So I think I'm doing something good, but not as good as I could, you know. it could be better. So I'm going to strive to doing better. So no promises. Like I said, I'm being realistic. You know, I'm not going to come up here being fake with you. I'm going to be realistic, and I'm going to tell you, no promises. I'm going to just do the best that I can. So I appreciate you being here with me, and I appreciate you listening to what I have to say about Wellness Wednesday. Again, you know, just wanted to, you know, also bring up that, you know, a message for you guys, you know, just to stay healthy. Start now. If you're young, start now and taking better care of yourself. Go get your checkups on a regular basis. You know, your blood work, your full body panel work, checkups. Go to your cancer checkups. I'm saying like if you have cancer, I'm saying like go to any checkups that are like for women. If women have like a regular, because for us women, we have so many things we need to follow up on, and as opposed to men, because men do have to go follow up on, you know, prostate cancer. Us women and colon cancer, right? Us women have to follow up on colon cancer, uterine cancer, breast cancer. You know, so we have a lot more things for women on cancer that we have to look up for, that we have to look into more than men do. You know, not to say that, you know, because men, you know, also have, you know, they also have their checkups for cancer for other things as well, you know. Besides the prostate, colon, they also have skin cancer. You can have skin cancer, you know, where you go to a dermatologist. I don't know what else, you know, I can say. I mean, I guess, you know, also take care of your heart, take care of yourself, make sure you're eating healthy food for your heart. A lot of oatmeal, if your stomach's able to withstand oatmeal. It helps a lot with your heart, your cholesterol. Oatmeal, just eating really, you know, really good foods that would help benefit your health in general. That's the message I want to give to you guys, because y'all don't want to be sitting up here talking about your wellness, and unless it's positive. It's a positive thing. Oh, I lost weight, or I did a good thing, you know. Not to say that losing weight is like, you know, like something that, you know, the beauty community standards are for someone, you know, they have to be skinny, they have to have perfect teeth, they have to have a really good smile, they have to have really good skin complexion, you know what I mean? You know, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that, you know, if your doctor tells you, okay, you need to lose weight. Okay, so of course, if your doctor tells you need to lose weight, you got to lose weight. And that's what my doctor has told me too, because if not, I have to go on cholesterol medication, I have to go on diabetes medication. And that's what my doctor's trying to prevent me from having, is trying to have me get on those types of medications if I don't take care of myself. So, well, I'm going to go ahead and end on that note, because I can go on and on about the health and, you know, just stressing about how important it is for y'all to be healthy, okay? Well, y'all stay well until then. I'll see you in my next video. I love y'all. Bye.